All right, Theophilus Elama is ready at the stand right now to let us into the world of what people are saying at the newspaper stands out there. Theophilus, is over to you now.
All right, Michael and Kemi, thank you very much. Of course, it's been a robust discussion here. Of course, you know what they're talking about. 2023 elections in view. A lot of Nigerians here dissecting the different candidates and what they have to offer. Now, I am looking at three newspapers here, the Vanguard, the Guardian, and the New Telegraph. Now, looking at the Guardian, first of all, is talking about Jonathan absent as APC screens presidential aspirant. That's the headline this morning on the Guardian newspaper. Jonathan absent as APC screens presidential aspirants. That's the Guardian this morning. So we move to the Vanguard newspaper. It says PDP ticket, fellow Southern governors betrayed us. That's according to Wiki. PDP ticket, fellow Southern governors betrayed us. That's according to Wiki. Now, the New Telegraph is saying here, PDP presidential primary, ex-NSA to present Atiku before IBB. That's according to source. PDP presidential primary, ex-NSA to present Atiku before IBB. That's according to a source from the New Telegraph here. So, looking at these newspapers now, people here have been reacting to the different headlines. First of all, let me get to you. Looking at this headline, what do you think? Fellow Southern governors betrayed us. That's the Vanguard newspaper this morning. That's according to the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and PDP presidential aspirant as well.
I don't need to mention my name. Sorry? I don't need to mention my name.
Yes. Just continue.
Actually, what do we expect in a country like Nigeria where there is nothing like values and ethical orientation, where people value money than personality, where people do not believe in their country, in a country where everything matters, people don't even care. Theirs is to make money. They don't care where the money comes, whether it's clean or it's not, or it's unclean. What do we expect? In a highly decadent country, morally decadent country, what do we expect? No, Nigeria will not get it right. It's not It's not that we are causing the country, because you cannot build something on nothing until we have a sort of rethinking, and that will go to our youth. They should try to have a new moral orientation, so that they'll be able to retake back their country. If that one is not done, Nigeria will continue like this. In Nigeria, we keep recycling leaders. Does it mean that we don't have any leaders in Nigeria? Okay,
let me stop you there. Now, he talked about recycling our youth, and looking at the headlines now, the presidential aspirants, presidential candidates here, he talked about getting our youth involved. And looking at the headlines, what do you think about this?
Good morning, Nigerian. The whole issue talking about the presidential aspirants, we all are not full. We know where the board game is rolling to. There is a particular agenda, some arrangements are going on somewhere that we all know. We are Nigerian and we are all smart people, we are not fools. But what I heard Nigeria here is that the Southwest should not forget. In the past, the so-called aspirants, all those people that wanted to become Nigerian president, that they are from Southwest, if they are being supported by the Yorubas, I mean the Southwest, most of them did not succeed. Like MK Abiola did it, Awolowo did it. I'm sorry, during 1983, Awolowo he contested with Shagari the first tenor, second time, and he was supported by the Southwest. He couldn't get it through, and MKO did it. Now when it's Obasanjo time, Obasanjo did it. I was not being supported by the Southwest, but for the second time that the Yoruba, few of them follow up, and we all see what happened. If somebody is now coming up to attack somebody, I will urge everybody not to involve in vengeance politics or a revengeful match. That this guy, when I was in needed of his own supporting, he did not offer it. Let's continue with what we Nigeria will benefit from in future and our children to come. Okay. That's my own mindset.
All right, so let me get to random people now. Okay, you, Chairman, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so looking at these headlines now, you've read the headlines, you've seen what's on the headlines in various newspapers. Basically, a lot of them are the same. What's your take on this?
My take on this is,
Okay. what we'll do is this. We'll just hold your thought there. Now, you were about to discuss something before we went on the break. Now, your take on all of these headlines?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Every opinion to come out and defend themselves. In Nigeria, we always have a vision for saying this man can do it, this man can't do it. Every man have a plan for this country. And for you to come out as an aspirant to become a presidential aspirant for this country, you need to have a first vision. Security in this country matters. Then shelter in this country matters. Then when we are talking about people, masses in this country, people are suffering. Why? Because we don't believe in our leaders again. Now we need to believe in them. If you don't believe in your leaders, how will you move forward? God chooses leaders. No man can choose anyone to rule us. Okay. So now, for every individual, God has chosen them to become an aspirant for us. And anybody representing you in the Southwest, that is the irony of the statement, that Southwest, this is their time to rule. And for us to have a unity, for somebody to come out and become an aspirant or presidential, for us, you have to have what we call unity and love. That is the how. Yes.
Unity and love, the key words there.
That's the key word there. Then you see the Hausas, they love themselves when it comes to power.
Okay. So let's go to another person right now. Looking at all of this now, what do you think about the headlines now? Look, let me just come closer. Let me show you. Newspaper, one of the stories here. Kidnapping happening, and of course we still have situations whereby those who have been kidnapped and the train station attack and all of that are still in captivity. What's your take?
My take is that the federal government, they are not really trying at all.
Why do you think so? Because the government has said it's doing all it can to free them.
And when you say, but it's getting too long now. For how long now? Those people are in captivities. But you have to at least do something. Security situation in Nigeria is very poor. So I'm using this opportunity to tell the government they should hasten things. They are relying things on. No, this is not the time to relax. This is time to. These people are suffering. We should go and rescue them. So I'm using this medium to tell the government they should hasten things up. Okay. So they should hasten things so that at least those people will regain their freedom.
Okay. So looking at this now, what do you think about this?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I will hold Nigeria to just look up to one another. This government, they have disappointed us in the past. In the present, they are still disappointing us. And what we did in present is what we brought about our future. Please, youths out there, we are the majority. We should try as much as possible. I will urge you, let's try as much as possible to vote those unpopular party at the local government, governors, House of Rep, so that we can have mixed reaction. If we voted all these powerful, all these cabal up there to become the president, the governors, whatever. If you are now, because Rome was not built in a day. Okay, true. That's just it. That's my advice. Because they are throwing around 100 millions for aspirants tickets. And now you can see people in captivity. People that they kidnap from train attack, they are there. And are you telling me those people, the money they are asking for to release those lives, over 60 people or more than? Now, are you telling me if those people they gave them that 100 million, since our security agents, they are unable to rescue them, if this money they requested for and they will bring that life alive, they should do it. Okay, all right. Instead of throwing around 100 million, this is life. We are talking about life. If we are all dead, why are they going to rule?
All right, so he is talking about throwing money. Is that possible? Is that true? Just shortly now. How do we sort out these insecurity issues in the country?
No, the security issue in Nigeria, we know. Government may be trying, but no, all over the world in modern times, the activity of government is open to everybody. But in Nigeria, the activities of government are still shrouded in mystery. They should change their orientation. like what is happening? This train captives. Government should be able to brief the people moment to moment on their activity or how they are doing. If you don't do that, you lose the trust of it. The people will not believe you. But if you brief them, this is the answer we have done. No, we have contacted them. No, we are doing this. No, this is the amount we are doing. No, we have sent negotiators to them. They should let their activity be open. That's why Nigeria is solving. The whole activity of government in Nigeria is always shrouded in the mystery, as if it is a cult group. So that one should be changed. So that should be changed.
So I would like to thank every one of you for contributing to this discussion, for making it as robust as ever. Thank you very much for talking to us. Of course, we are at the newsstand. Of course, we'll be handed over to Kemi, Mike, and Sam until we come your way again, same time tomorrow, same station. Do have a lovely day from the newsstand.